Alright, let's see. Let's check the volume. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Alright, volume sounds good. Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of Manga After Dark. If you're here and I'm here, Pirate Hour is amongst us. TCBScans in the dark of the nights broke into Oda's house and stole another chapter of One Piece for the streets, for us, for the people. Without further ado, let's dive. Chapter 1109 was crazy. The Gorosei, what I assume who the Gorosei appeared. That was crazy. So let's dive into chapter 1110, Planet Fall. A heavy title for hopefully a heavy chapter. Oh, the goats! Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine, Pilgrimage Volume 2. I'm going to travel all over Wano just like Odin. Alright, so Yamato's gonna explore all of Wano and then eventually say, yeah, it's time to leave Wano and somehow join the Straw Hats. Because Yamato needs to be on the Straw Hats. Without further ado, let's wait, time out. The proper respect this chapter needs, because whew, let's go. Black lightning fills the sky. Wah, huh, za. You see the four black streaks of lightning. What in the world? This is one of the vice admirals, the old lady. That's the tame fruit, I think. They have a bunch of vice admirals looking on. It's just like when Saint Saturn arrived. Then the giants. I hope everyone's okay. As they're dealing with Atlas, Frankie. So that was Bonnie saying, I hope everyone's okay. Then we see an arrow. And it hits a marine ship and there's a pacifista. And we see the giants wrecking the naval ships. So we see Dorian Brogy with some other giants following them. The Holy Land, the Mary Joys. Stella. What's that? So this is the transmission. Room of Authority. Oh, see, we see the transmutation circles. This, why it's the answer to everyone's dreams. Vega coffee. With just a drop of it, you can transform a mug of water into a warm, delicious brew. Slurp. So how many minutes did that kill? They legit are inventing stuff. So they made so in the 10 minutes. So well, we don't know how much time passed, but they actually are going to be inventing stuff as they're going on during the 10 minutes. They invented Vega coffee. So is this stuff going to come in handy for like Frankie down the road? I'm curious about that because Frankie is powered by cola. So you see a close up of the transmutation circle. It wasn't exactly a strict deadline, but so this is Vegapunk still talking. We still have 3 minutes. They invented coffee in 3 minutes. We still have 7 minutes. Zap, zap, zap. We see the lightning bolts, huh? And Luffy's jumping about, and we see Saturn. Let's start as scheduled. Oh, that's impressive. They're all still in their shadowy form. Even if we try to silence our broadcast, that Oda with these small ass print. I have glasses. Let me put them on. Let me stop fronting. Getting old. Slightly helped. All right. Even if they tried to silence our broadcast, so this is Vegapunk still speaking. That amount of extra time won't be long enough to stop us. So we got so this is still Sanji carrying Vegapunk's body. He's panting. I gotta let Nami-san and the others know. Then Luffy, there's 5 of you monsters. So we're getting the roll call. The Guyuki, Saint J Garcia Saturn, Itsumade. That's probably what it is. The Itsumade Saint Marcus Mars, and it's some type of bird ish thing. The Hoki, or yeah, the Hoki Saint Topman War Curry, and it's like a bull ish thing, maybe a cow of some sorts. The Bakutsu Saint Ethan Baron Venusgiro. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Like a rabbit dog? Not sure what the hell that's supposed to be. The Sandworm, Saint Shepherd Jupiter. It's hard to make out what that is. Like it's just looks like a black orb with an eye. It's kind of hard to pick that out. But interesting, the Sandworm. Oh, that's a pretty cool spread. So now we got them all far out. The supreme overseers of the world government, the five elder planets. Oh, he's an actual sandworm. Wow. Now, let me look at the gross right quick. Let me look at this. So yeah, so all right, so the Itsumade, it's like yeah, some type of bird. Then the Hoki, yeah, it's like some type of bull ish type of some type of bull ish thing. Not bull, but like cow, um, boar of some sort. The Bakutsu, it's like a zombie giraffe horse thing. What is going on? And the sandworm is a literal sandworm. Wow, that's impressive. Like this is a pretty cool rollout panel for the Gorosei. The supreme overseers of the world government, the five elder planets, and they're massive. So it's a horse with a really long neck. So so Ethan Baron Venusgero's Bakut, so it's a horse. Nay. So it's like blaring up and it's kicking. It's like a zombie horse. And they all have the black cloak around them. So Venus Jiro's looking into the forest with like super sights. He's like peering into the forest for what? So we see Kuma, a pacifista, shooting a laser. Oh, then he's de-transforming back into his human form, and he's heading towards the pacifista. Yo! So Venus Jiro just like speed blitz in hybrid form, slashed the pacifista. That's pretty. He's like a centaur. He's like a zombie centaur, or at least his top half is in his human form, and his bottom half is like the zombie horse. And he slashes through the pacifista, and we see a bunch of like white smoke, or is that steam? And the people and the Marines are going, what? Something stopped the pacifista. So then the Kuma just falls to its knees, and there's smoke coming out of his back, and you see still the white markings from the scar. What did he do? Did he deal damage, or is that an ability or some type of passive effect? I'm not certain, but yeah, he just stopped the pacifista instantly. So then, is that another pacifista? Yes. Yeah, so he keeps slashing pacifistas. Did you see that? A large horse was spotted galloping along the coastline. A large horse, and he's still slashing pacifista. The pacifista on this end have all stopped. He's fast. Same here. Are those slash marks negative? They've been partially frozen. Brooke. This is Brooke's fight? So yeah, so he's some type of zombie ice horse. So he sliced all the pacifistas, and they got frozen partially. So we got Sanji, and we see the bird, the Itsumade, Nami-san, Robin-chan, anyone, come in. It's hard to explain what's going on down here, but we can't waste any more time. Get out of there, huh? Sanji-kun, what's going on? Attention all troops. This announcement is regarding the fallen pacifista. The freezing of their neural circuitry has rendered them temporarily paralyzed. He froze their neural systems? What? Wow. Someone on our side did that. The Marines are chanting. That solves the friendly. He all the pacifista in an instant. That solves the friendly fire problem. Then we got Doberman. This is our chance. Eliminate Bond. Oh, by the way, people are saying that all the vice admirals here are named in association with. They're either dog breeds or named in relation to dogs. So I need to look at these vice admirals' names and like look this up because if I remember correctly, some of them have some really crazy names. So if these are all dogs, because Doberman's here, that's clearly a dog thing. And I guess doll, as in doll breeds, that's something like that for small dogs or something like that. I don't know, but people are saying these are like dog breeds or something associated with dogs. I have to look this up because I don't know. I don't know about all of that. But yeah, so this is Doberman. This is our chance. Eliminate Bonnie. So we got she was so this is so wow, he's pretty massive. So the Itsumade's flying upwards. She was heading to the northeast shore with the Straw Hat crew. Half of the pacifista have already been neutralized. Whoever did it must be an ally. Sanji, just focus on escaping. A little monster is flying up there. You have to run now. Oh, this is pretty dope because we still see Venus Jiro down there slashing pacifista as the Itsumade, which girl is Itsumade again? Marcus Mars is flying upwards, and we still see Venus Jiro beneath him slashing pacifista. Gayao! Marcus Mars as he's flying towards the barrier, and we see an explosion. Boom! Then I think he just ran right through it. Then we're back to Venus Jiro. Close up, looking fierce. You see a close up, and he slashes another pacifista. This is beastly. So Luffy's fighting the three girls say they're by him. So Slither. So we see the sandworm in the background. So Garcia Saturn is sending his tentacles at Luffy. Whoa! Wow! Close up at the sandworm. And he barrels into the ground and Luffy dodges it. Luffy, it's digging like a worm. Sanji, Usopp here, will be sure to run, but Zoro and Jinbei aren't back yet. So Usopp continues. We've met up with Brook and Lilith, and the ship's good to go. Oh, they were able to stop Brook. Oh, so Usopp used his bamboo tempo thing to stop the Sunny. Brook, see, I told you it'd work. Thanks to Usopp, not you. Lilith kicks Frank, Brook, and Chopper's looking on, and there's Nami. Jinbei, sounds like the situation is dire. If he's still fighting, I'll drag him back by force. So we're Zoro and Lucci. So one of Zoro's swords got knocked up in the air. Whoosh. Lucci, isn't it tempting to go find the source of all this strong hockey? Zoro, it's cropping up everywhere. So Sanji, sorry Jinbei, it's all up to you. There they are. They're still at it. Sanji, damn that moss head. He's putting everyone in danger. Sanji, what a burden. And Zoro, switch. Did Zoro hear that? So Zoro's like all silent. Salucci spotted handgun. So Zoro's sword is still like falling down. It is spinning down. Zoro, Is Zoro caught it all cool like three sword style. A spotted leopard Hahava hunt? What the hell's a Hahava? Then we see black lightning from from Zoro's we see black lightning from Zoro's sword. So I'm assuming Conqueror's Haki infusion. We see black lightning from the wound. We see blood from Lucci. Hahava hunt. Spotted leopard Hahava hunt. No way. Don't tell me Zoro one-shotted this dude. Lucci's coughing up blood. We still see black lightning streaks emanating from the cut. Jinbei looking on. Zoro looking menacingly. Black lightning is still there. Don't tell me he one-tapped this man. Don't tell me Zoro was playing with him. Nah, that's crazy, Oda. His eyes are widened out. His head is tilted back. Blood coming out. Then Luffy, what? Oh! So the sandworm is trying to eat Luffy. So he's coming out of the ground. His mouth is wide open. And he bit him. Yeah! Did you see him? What a nostalgic face. A dark belly is no place for someone like that. Let's go. So he's Dorian Brogy. Child of the sawing sun. They cut the sandworm in half. It's 3 pieces. Ooh-ah! Close one. Hang on, the old-timer giants are here too? Ga-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's been too long, Straw Hats. We had to come see you. The waiting around was getting unbearable. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cover and color spread. Next issue. Chapter 1110 end. Chapter notes. The title could be adapted as Falling Stars. Zoro's move name references Kokoba / Hahava, the coldest hell in Buddhism. Oh! Who else did we see use ice powers earlier in this chapter? So Kokoba / Hahava, the coldest hell in Buddhism. The meaning boils down to leopard hunt, but he pronounces leopard as Madara, spotted, to play off of Lucci's move. Dorian Brogy's move name means sawing sun, but the Furigana makes it sound like child of the sun, making it almost seem like a continuation of their dialogue about darkness being no place for Luffy. The Elder Beasts are all referenced as various myth. Oh, this is pretty dope that they have this as various mythical creatures. So Egoyuki is a spider yokai, famous for its giant cow-like face. They attack people on the beach. 2. An Itsumade is a creepy bird yokai with a human face and a snake body. 3. A Hoki is a monstrous boar from Chinese folklore, famous for terrorizing the countryside. 4. A Bakotsu is a skeletal yokai that is said to be the spirit of a horse that burned to death. Interesting. 5. A sandworm is a mythical serpent or legless dragon that appears in numerous modern fantasy franchises. It can also be related to similar creatures in works like Dune. This is pretty dope. This is another goated chapter from Oda. So we got the Gorosei in the true forms. Alright, so let's go back to the... So Garcia Saturn's the Gyuki. Marcus Mars is the Itsumade. The Hoki is Top Man. The Bakutsu is Venus Jiro, the MVP of the chapter, because Venus Jiro is beastly. And then Sanji's dad, Saint Jupiter Shepherd, is the Sandworm. That looks like he's the largest of the Gorosei from just the image of it. So Marcus Mars is flying up towards where everyone else is at. Venus Duro's darting around the beach, slashing pacifista, and Luffy's fighting Garcia Saturn, War Curry, and Jupiter. 3v1, and Luffy hasn't been really hurt. He got he got caught by Jupiter, but he didn't really get any damage. And Dory and Brogy were able to break him out. And now it's a 3v3 actually. So now that I look at it, yeah. So now that Venus Duro and Mars are away, it's now Dory and Brogy and Luffy versus the other three Gorose. So that's pretty cool. And Leopard Hunt. He heard Sanji call him a burden. Then all of a sudden we heard do 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 do. And then that was it. The fight was over. So we shall see if Lucci gets up. I'm curious to see how the power scalers are reacting to this. So I know people are like upset that Lucci could contend with Zoro. Because it is weird power scaling wise, coming off of fighting a Yonko commander. Then the idea that Lucci and King are comparable is just weird. It's just, but I guess it's more though just accepting the fact that Yonko level characters are just drastically above everyone else. I think that's probably the weird part to accept. Because I don't know, I feel weird that like if Lucci had to fight King, I don't think Lucci's putting up a fight. Like I don't know, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm just underselling Lucci because of how badly he got pieced up by Luffy, but I just don't see how Lucci could put up a fight against King or Queen. So that's weird. That does take me aback that Zoro struggles. So I don't know if Oda wants this to intimate that Zoro was just not taking it seriously, because that's kind of what I gained from this. Like he wasn't using Conqueror's Haki, and once he heard Sanji call him a burden, Zoro decided to be serious. Because like otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm curious to see how the power scalers view that part of the chapter. Because there were a lot of people doing some Zoro slander. And it's like, I don't like that stuff doesn't bother me. I'm a child of the internet. I'm with the shits. That stuff doesn't bother me. It's part of the fun of being part of being in One Piece. Like people are saying Sanji took an L because he couldn't protect Vegapunk. Like this is like all this, like some of this stuff is petty for the sake of being petty, but like it's all in good fun. So it doesn't. So this type of narrative stuff doesn't bother me that much. But that's a lot of hockey. Those black bolts are kind of thick. So Zoro put his back into that one. So we should see if Lucci gets up. But Lucci is mad confident. So now Zoro is freed up and he's with Jinbei, and they're gonna head back to where everyone else. That's interesting. I'm curious to see does Zoro clash with Venus Juro at all. I don't see how they do because Venus Juro's on the beach and they're up there. But Marcus Mars is on the way, so he shall be there soon. But this was a pretty dope chapter. Seeing the Grose's true form and seeing Venus. I don't know if this is Venus Juro's full hybrid form, or if that's his partial hybrid form or whatever. That's pretty dope. He's a half man, half zombie centaur, dashing around the coast, ice slashing people. That's pretty. He's the MVP of the chapter. And then Dorian Brokey coming in to save Luffy at the end. At the end was pretty cool. As well as Zoro one tapping Lucci. Well, it's not one tapping, but he gave him a signature named attack, and Lucci was. We'll see if Lucci can get up from here. But let me know what you think about the chapter in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Peace out, manga. I started a Pokemon VGC channel. I'll link it probably in the description or something like that. So that's why I haven't done any JJK. Recently, I've been focusing on the Pokemon channel because Regulation F in the VGC is amongst us, and there's a new online tournament coming up. So I've been practicing for that. So that's why the other manga content has been slowed down. But I definitely still plan on grinding that through with y'all. So tune in. It's gonna be a fun journey. I'm looking forward to more reactions. But yeah, I'm just focus on it being a better Pokemon battle for the time being. But I will get back on the manga grind. But thank you all for tuning in. Peace out. Manga After Dark out.